Hot Wheels have to be one of the oldest toys in the game. They have managed to last for so long without going out of style. I mean, it's perfect. It's the best simple idea. You have a cool car that goes really fast and for some reason fire is part of the marketing. Build a few plastic tracks and you feel like you are king of the roads. Well, it turns out that some people have decided to take what I thought was a very harmless toy and turn it into something scary. I mean, people can do that with pretty much anything, and we love to know what they're talking about, and that is why I'm bringing you all this great content. Hello, most amazing Top 10 family. I'm your host, Chad Arena, and for today's list, we are going to be counting down the top 10 scary Hot Wheels theories. If any of you at home are looking to grab some merch, then you should check out the link in the description below, and you should use the offer code MA10, and make sure you stick around until the end of the list because I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts that you guys love so much. And without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Coming in at number 10, we have Hot Wheels inspire reckless driving. Now this sounds like something that Karen made up and then posted on social media, but apparently this is one of the dark theories that comes with this kid's toy. People say that they romanticize the idea of driving fast and owning a race car, so kids fall in love with this idea when they're young, and it seems very harmless, but once they get older, they subliminally have the urge to drive fast like they're on a racetrack. Now this could be true, but I found zero long-term studies on this matter. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if kids who love Hot Wheels also grew up to be kids who love cars, but I don't think there's a one-to-one relation with them driving fast and getting into trouble. I mean, if that was true, we would have a huge uptick in reckless driving after each Fast and the Furious movie, and let me tell you, I've seen all of those movies, and I don't even own a car. Coming in at number 9, we have Hot Wheels and demonic symbolism. People really will find a reason to be afraid of anything. Like, I understand being afraid of, like, the government, because they might be working with Google to mine information about you and take over the world, but Hot Wheels, that should be the least of your worries. Well, some people think otherwise. There has been speculation that the flames and monsters that are associated with a lot of the Hot Wheels products are satanic symbols, and some people even say that Hot Wheels are supposed to represent the devil's chariot that he will ride when he arrives into the world of man. I mean, if the devil shows up in a race car with flames on it that can hit a 360 loop no problem, then I will be very impressed. I'd be like, I don't know who that guy is, but I know he's cool and I want to be his friend. Coming in at number 8, we have Hot Wheels are manipulating us. I mean, I'm quite a gullible guy, so if Hot Wheels were indeed pulling a fast one on us, I probably would be the last one to know. But this is the theory that some company out there is trying to turn us into lifelong consumers, which is an actual tactic by major companies. They have found it easier to make a person a new consumer rather than change them from a product that they already are attached to. So some people speculate that Hot Wheels has been a ploy by General Motors to get younger generations interested into buying cars. This theory is backed by the fact that a few car designers who have worked on Hot Wheels have also worked at GM, so who knows, maybe they're part of the same business. Coming in at number 7, we have getting your hands dirty. Hot Wheels have managed to do something that a lot of other companies haven't even come close to. They've kept their product price extremely low for almost 50 years. If you go out to buy a Hot Wheels today, like just the car, not any of the tracks or any of the accessories, it will still usually only be $1, maybe a little more. And that's because there's been almost zero inflation on this product. How do you manage to sell enough cars to make money then? I don't understand. Well, some people think that they don't make enough money at all, but that the Hot Wheels business is a front to launder money. You have a multi-million-dollar company that needs to buy so many parts and pieces. It then becomes easy to start washing your money through this company. If we're going to take this even deeper, some people suggest that this is well known in the business community, and some of the most rich and powerful people are able to use this service anytime they want. Coming in at number 6, we have the legend of the choking kid. There is an old urban legend attached to Hot Wheels. It says that way back when, you could get a Hot Wheels car and take it apart and then put it back together so you could feel like a little mechanic. It was just an added layer of fun that you could incorporate into the toy. Well, apparently these little pieces were serious choking hazards, and one kid actually got injured from swallowing a piece of this car. This then turned into a massive lawsuit, and the kid now owns part of the Hot Wheels company. Now, this is just an old urban legend, but imagine if it was true. That kid would have gotten the best lucky break you could ever hope for. I wouldn't mind having a near-death experience if it meant I was going to be filthy rich on the other side. Coming in at number 5, we have the toy apocalypse. Now, this isn't just about Hot Wheels, but because these toys are so popular, they are a big part of this. Did you know that Hot Wheels makes 2 billion tires for their toys every year. They also make 6,000 miles of track every year. Those are some pretty impressive stats, but insanely scary. We are living in a time where pollution is running out of control, and we are starting to see the effects all over the world. Some people speculate that kids' toys like Hot Wheels are a big part of that, because I don't know if you've been around kids, they don't usually tend to let things last for long, and they don't want the old version of anything. So if we cut back on toys, we might be able to help save the world, but kids want plastic junk to play with so they can throw it all over the place. Maybe we can get them to start throwing rocks at each other again. It's way better for the environment and much more entertaining for adults. Coming in at number 4, we have you could pay for your college with Hot Wheels. Just like any old toy, some people will get really into collecting them. You can imagine that there are a bunch of old dudes somewhere on the internet looking through ads trying to find the perfect little car to add to their collection, and they are willing to pay whatever they need to get their hands on it. Now, one of these cars is the 1996 Beach Bomb. This is a classic Hot Wheels car that you can sell online for somewhere around $800, which is a pretty good chunk of change. But there is the opportunity to make even more loot off this bad boy. Apparently, there is a prototype version of this car that has a surfboard stored in the back. Legend says that there is only one of these cars, and if you were to sell it, you could get somewhere around $125,000. Yeah, that's going to cover a few semesters of tuition for you. Coming in at number 3, we have Hot Wheels just wants your money. Well, they're part of Mattel, which is one of the largest toy producers in the world, so it shouldn't be a shock that they are lunging at your wallets. But there's some hard evidence that they don't care about the kids at all, and they just have dollar signs in their eyes. In the 80s, there was a Hot Wheels cartoon that got picked up for a small amount of time. The show didn't have a long run because parents started complaining to the FCC about the quality of the show, saying that it was basically just a massive commercial for kids. I guess they should have hid their intentions a little better because the show eventually was taken off the air. If you're going to seduce kids to make them want a bunch of garbage, you've got to do it the Disney way. Make characters that look good as plushies so their parents will buy the plushies. Coming in at number 2, we have Hot Wheels and the military. So people who design Hot Wheels have also worked on actual cars. This is actually how Hot Wheels were able to make their cars move so fast. Well, some people think that the designers who have made these Hot Wheel cars are also working on military contracts or trying to get military contracts, because apparently this is a good way to get noticed. Man, the internet is a crazy place. There's weird stuff you can find in all the corners. There's a reason this is a list of theories and not a list of facts. I don't know if this one is true, but I love these insane conspiracy theories. The idea that Hot Wheels will help you get into the military is absolutely nuts. Okay, for the number 1 spot, I have one for you that is really strange, and if you know me, you know I wouldn't have it any other way. Apparently, the Knights Templar has their hands in Hot Wheels. If you don't know the Knights Templar, they used to be one of the oldest secret societies that has ever existed. They were extremely rich and powerful, and they had their hands in most of the Crusades. Now, most people think that this secret society died off a long time ago, where other people think they lived on and could be working in the shadows like the Illuminati. And if we go even deeper, some people think that they control Hot Wheels. Why do people think this? Well, apparently there was a series of cars that were discontinued that had wheels on them that looked to have the same symbol as the Knights Templar. That sounds pretty far-fetched if you ask me, but it's so crazy I had to put it on this list. Why would the Knights Templar want to send messages through Hot Wheels wheels? I don't understand. Some people say it's to message to other secret societies to stay off their turf. They're like, we own Hot Wheels, don't come around here, which is okay, sure. All right, everyone, that has been our list, and as promised, I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts. Remember, if you want me to shout out your pet, you can hit me up on Instagram. I pick new pets every day, so if you don't get picked one day, you can message back another day. It takes me a little while to get back to you. I'm very sorry. I have a lot of these to do. Without taking any longer, let's get into this list. First up, we have Missy, who looks very surprised by this picture. Then we have Rosie, who's all ready to go on her trip, but then COVID canceled it. This is the saddest thing that I have ever heard. After that, we have Fang, and if he finds out that you sent this picture of him, he's gonna be like, why did you send that picture? Look at I look ridiculous in that picture. You could have sent any other picture. Next, we have Yogi, who is showing off their nice little stick. Look at him, he's like, this is my stick. Do you like my stick? And to close it out, we have a nice sunny picture of Iris. Look at how much she is enjoying that nice weather. All right, everyone, that is all we have for you today. As always, I would love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Until next time, I've been your host, Jade Arena, and keep enjoying all our content, even when it's about crazy Hot Wheels stuff. Bye.